Hello, gang. Welcome back to Sunrider Mask of Arcadius. Let's get back in and carry on. See if we're still going to be staying on shore leave for a while or not. Good morning. What happened? You distinctly remember. Unbelievable. I think I'd make such a mockery of myself. Better make up for this, or else the crew will be laughing behind my back for ages. All hands, form up now! Dan, oh, Miranda wishes to speak with you. Well, with that, I believe we can safely say our shore leave has concluded. Well, it's certainly filled with many colorful memories. We have reaffirmed our bonds of camaraderie. We now resume our mission. The overthrow of Sunrider Arcadius and the unconditional surrender of all Pact forces. Yes, ma'am! Commander? We'll hunt Arcadius down until he has nowhere to hide. We love you, Commander. Gather things. We depart at 800 hours. Should be 800 hours. We hunt the Crimson Fleet tonight. I didn't just reach the end of the game, did I? I know there was a sequel. Should we return, Captain? It'll be a while until we can do this again. Part of me never wants to leave here. Just stay, bask in sunlight, and let the war solve itself. But it looks like that will not be our fate. Is crew ready? Crew's behind you, 100%. We're with you every step of this journey. Alright. And you? I am and always will be ready to be your XO, Captain. Good. Now I can trust you, Ava. Now let's go. We have a war to win. Definitely into the chapter. G'day, Captain. Ship is yours to command. What's our status? Fully stocked, ready to go on your command. Alright. Stretch our legs a bit. The Alliance Pact War begun in earnest. Will be needed all across the galaxy now. Do we have any missions? Aye, Captain. Since the invasion of Versta, Pact has constructed a substantial number of orbital resupply stations around the planet. According to the Alliance intel, a battleship squadron is due to arrive in Versta within days for maintenance and supplies. We should knock that out if possible. Our objective is to warp in, destroy the orbital resupply stations, and the entire battleship squad, then warp out before Pact can warp in reinforcements from Uvia Prime. A battleship squad? I guess we'd face worse. First is under lock and key. It won't be easy to take out an entire battleship squad by ourselves. Luckily, the Alliance has also managed to steal Pact maintenance schedule. We will time our attack exactly as the battleships are powered down, sink them before the Pact realizes what is happening. Speed will be of the essence. Once we arrive, not long before Pact musters its forces. Alright, any other missions? I picked up some rumors on the Holonet about an ancient Ryugan artifact hidden on Farport's moon. Strange thing is, the Alliance recently dispatched a squadron of 12 battlecruisers to the moon as well. They lost contact with the entire squadron just 3 hours after it arrived. There's been no sign of them since. I did some more research. It seems just about every ship which has approached the moon has disappeared as well. You suppose it's haunted? Highly unlikely, Captain. More likely to be some automated defense system. Before you get all excited about this, I should warn you that whatever managed to annihilate the Alliance squadron would mop the floor with us. Alright. So let's get to it then. I was afraid of that. Finally, mission for the Mining Union. Wondering when Sophia would return my calls. Captain. The war has been destabilizing influence on the neutral rim. A torrent of new refugees and mercenaries throughout the galaxy has led to an upsurge in piracy. Shortly after we smoked Cosette and her gang out of Didaria, 3 more pirate groups have moved in to fill the power vacuum. Union wishes us to return and wipe them out. More pirates. Seems like there's never going to be an end to them. The steel industry has Mushroomed thanks to the Alliance entry in the war. The Union will need more escorts than ever before to protect its shipping lines. Well, more money for us. Can't complain about smashing up pirates for some quick credits. That's all the missions we have for now. Thanks. Carry on. Alright, I earned a bunch of creds on that last one.
Welcome to Research and Development.
I'll clip this out, but I'm gonna... Yeah, I got 5,200. I'm gonna upgrade some stuff. Be with you in a sec. Alright, I blew everything on upgrades. Let's see what else we've got. The gals want to talk. Alright. See what's going on in my quarters. Good day, Captain. And welcome to your new office. My new office. Well, things really changed here since Farport. I can see models of some of the riders, and display screens and such in the background. With the new equipment we received from the Alliance, I've managed to make some upgrades to your office. Well, thanks, Chikara. I also took the liberty of adding a few more memorabilia to your office as well. You get it, Captain? Liberty? I'll just get going now. Goodbye. Took the liberty. Yeah. Oh, no, what? Oh, great. Something's got Ava annoyed. Come in. Captain, I've got an Alliance acquisition manifest for your approval. Food, supplies, medicine, spare parts, a new Game Store 7. Personal request from a certain pilot. I'm surprised you left that on there. You're right. I'm getting soft. Removed. By the way, have you seen this? What have we here? The news? Damn it. Damn, it's election year already in the Alliance? I was so busy with the war that I nearly forgot about it. Imagine who's running for the Universalist ticket. I should add division, politics, corruption, deadlock. While the Venex Czar has been conquering the galaxy, the Solar Congress did nothing but play politics. Vote for Admiral Grey and throw the crooks out of the government. Honesty, integrity, courage. Only an admiral can save us from the Venex Czar, not a politician. Yeah, the man that had me sacrifice those civilians and children to draw the Alliance into the war. Some honesty there. I'm Admiral Grey, and I endorse this message. Alright. Think he has a chance of winning? People are scared. The Progress Party's appeasement of Pact was disastrous. I find it hard to imagine that the people would elect another Progress Party member to the office. It's probably for the best if the Admiral wins. That way we can win this war quickly. It's bad news for us. Alliance militarization means fewer freedoms for the neutral rim. It's true. Prudent observation. Although we seem to be dependent on the Alliance for everything. I'm not liking this turn of events. The Admiral's good at fighting a war, I'll give him that, but removing civilian control over military and putting military in control of the Alliance is dangerous. Alliance military is starting to play a larger role in setting politics. In times of war, people seek a strong leader. Oftentimes, the niceties of democracy are forgotten for the sake of security. Too often. We fight wars to overthrow dictators and replace them with people far worse. Sometimes fire must be fought with fire. That only leaves the whole world scorched, Ava. Bottom line is that we depend on the Alliance. They're the one fulfilling this acquisitions order. And that's only scratching the top of the surface of all the things we need. Well, here you go. My signature. Thank you, Captain. Anything else? Nothing at this time. See you later. Is that like a line outside my office? Come in. Sir. Lieutenant, what can I do for you? The Admiral has requested that you speak with him. Lovely. Alright, I'll just ring him up on the FTL comm. He wishes to speak in person this time. Might be difficult, we're a long ways from Solaris. And we're busy! That rolls on Ogis, Captain, leading the campaign from the front lines. Should have known. Admiral prefers to lead from where the action is, doesn't he? He wishes to tour the ship, as well as give you further instructions. You can't suck my instructions. I better clean my office. Thanks for the notice. Make our way to Onjus as soon as possible. Captain. Oh. You're dismissed, Lieutenant. Yes, sir. Gotta get her to stop doing that. Yay! No more line. Let's go check sick bay. See if we get molested again. She switched back. Welcome to the sick bay. She also grabs Claudia and whispers into her ear. What are you doing here? They will throw you in the brig and throw the keys out the air like she gets you playing doctor again. Guess what? Ta-da! She proudly held up a piece of paper. Medical license reinstated. With the War, the Alliance would reinstate her. Right. Oh, you wouldn't have happened to bribe someone for this, would you? Captain, I'm shocked at the suggestion. And here I stayed up every night for months taking online lessons, all because I wanted to help the ship. Pretty sure the outfit probably took just as long to make. No. Week or two, maybe. By the way, it's time for your checkup again, Captain. Pass. Aww. Now that 6 bay is officially open, we'll be able to perform better treatments. Whenever someone gets hurt during a battle, we can put them in the tube containing a high-density fluid containing billions of nanomachines and quickly patch them back up. Yay. With this technique, it'll be possible to quickly put injured pilots back onto the battlefield. Well, assuming the flight crew can repair the rider quickly enough, too. We just received a shipment of interchangeable parts for our riders. We should be good on that front. You gotta be careful, though. Supplies of the nanomachines are highly limited. Traditional medical care should be the normal treatment, except in cases of emergency. Alright, guess we can still use a doctor. If anything aches, be sure to come right away. Right, I'll think about it. No. Alright. Rider deck? Nobody? Nothing? Really? Oh, fabulous. Well, let's get moving. Maybe this will just be a long one. We've been chatting too much. Let's go find a battle. Change of plans, Aver. We're en route to on just the Admiral wishes to meet with us in person. Oh, I should have just launched and ignored all that. So much for having some fun. You better iron out the wrinkles in your uniform then. Well, just isn't that far from Sarah. Great, we're going way back home in time for the new year. Better not jinx it, Captain. Sarah's still a long ways yet. What's the situation at Onjis? Onjis? The Alliance separated from the pack last week. Onjis is best known for its vast Onjisite reserves. Onjisites are rare ore, which can be found nowhere else in the galaxy. Just a drop of liquid ongisite. Site's more valuable than an entire barrel of crude fuel. Bleh. Cleared the gunk. Due to its resources, Onjis has had a long and troubled history, first conquered by the Ryubians, then by the New Empire, then by the Pact. Onjis has been the target of virtually every spacefaring power as long as recorded history. Liquid ongisite. I hear it's almost magical. Nothing magical about it. It does have numerous military applications, though, including powering warp drives and riders. It can also be converted into a super-dense solid used in the manufacture of high-grade armor and munitions. The Alliance devoted considerable resources into taking it from Pact. The Battle of Onjis lasted 5 days between 9 fleets. Hundreds of thousands of casualties on both sides. Makes Farport seem small in comparison. Ready to warp on your command, Captain. Alright, thanks for the report. Let's do it. But I've got all these other options. We have our orders. And the bills are being paid. Warp complete, Captain. We've arrived at Ongis. Ease us into port, Ava. Understood, Captain. So 1/10 power, Ensign. Ready dock at Stargate 32B. Contact Alliance Control. Request permission to dock. We'll get ready to take the Admiral on board. You have the bridge, Ava. Understood, Captain. Let me guess. Alright, let's do this. 10 hut. Yep, whatever. Admiral, allow me to introduce Captain Kato Shields. It's my privilege to serve under him on board the Sunrider. Captain Shields, pleasure to finally meet you in person. Likewise, Admiral Gray. Welcome to Ongis. It's good to hear Ongis has been liberated. The Alliance's progress in the war has been impressive thus far. The war is far from won, but the tide is in our favor. Still, we mustn't become overconfident. The situation is still precarious. The Venexar has held back his greatest fleets from direct confrontation so far, undoubtedly waiting for us to get arrogant and make careless mistakes. We'll talk more in my office, but first, we prepare to tour the ship. Ah, do show me around, Captain. I hear your ship is one of the finest in the Neutral Rim. Right, here they come. Since the defeat at Farport, the Alliance has been steadily pushing our forces back. Our greatest fleets still hold position over Ryuvia and Sarah. As for the others... So why should allow the Alliance to take Ongis? The Ongis have been oppressed for so long. It troubles me to imagine what horrors the Alliance may impose upon the Ongisians. Self-righteous snobs. Fontana. When one plays a game of chess, smaller pieces must be sacrificed to win. The Alliance fleet far outnumbers our own. We cannot meet them head-on. But they are not united under one purpose as we are. We must slowly whittle down their will until the dissent within their own ranks sabotages their efforts. People of the Alliance are strangers to the necessities of war. Just like the Imperials, they are addicted to their own opulence. Once the people of the Alliance realize the sacrifices they must make to fight a distant war in the Neutral Rim, they'll begin to question the cause. They are merely an unruly mob content to live the lives of riches of the core worlds. We will take away their wealth, their comfort, their luxuries. And once we have done all that, the Alliance will be destroyed from within. Not by our cannons, but by its own greed. And that is when we will strike. For our own citizens. Our ships are crimson because they have been forged with our own blood. You've been a loyal advisor, our Fontana. You were a mere slave boy when we first met. Now you're a trusted right hand, my leader. We will entrust the destruction of the Sunrider to you. While there's merely one ship, we fear it will intervene in our plans again. Bring the princess back to us, but kill the rest of them. It's just arrived on Ongis. Take your best ships and draw it out. Captain Shields is young, but still a formidable enemy. Do not underestimate him, or you will meet the same fate which befell Kulin. Understood, my leader. The true Arcadius fought for the protection of the hungry and poor. True Arcadius. Is it truly what he would have wanted? You have a fine vessel here, Captain. Rumors I've heard of camaraderie amongst your crew do no justice to what you have done here. The last vessel of Sarah, Admiral. We're the only family we have. I hope you've received the supplies requested. Contact me personally if you're in need of additional resources. few thousand creds for upgrades would be nice. Thank you, Admiral. My first officer informed me that our resupply operations are going well. The Alliance is a great and benevolent nation, Captain. I grew up listening to the stories of my ancestors. High Admiral Madeline Gray, a hero who unified the fleet's 100 worlds to defend Solaris from the Imperials. The Alliance was an agreement between free worlds to unify against the tyranny of the Empire. We were born to protect our freedoms from dictators. And now it is our duty to take up arms once more, this time against madman Arcadius, who threatens to paint the entire galaxy red. We are the greatest force of freedom in the history of the galaxy. Even in the midst of war, we are conducting our elections as we speak. My best wishes for your candidacy. I have no desire to become a politician, Captain, but becoming the President of the Alliance will allow me to finally reform our government. Too many lives have been lost because of the inaction of the Solar Congress. Instead of bold statesmen, our politicians have become like little children on a playground, squabbling over irrelevant issues. We must win this war quickly. I do not wish to see our best and brightest die needlessly due to a lack of political will at Solaris. In any matter, let me speak of the real reason I called you here. I understand you have experience fighting pirates, Captain. We do. A certain pirate girl seems to have a thing for me. Good, because she's here. And on G's. You're to find her and put an end to her. For good. Take pirates is our specialty, Admiral. We'll take care of it. On G's is Cosmo's home turf. She knows this area like the back of her hand. Be careful, and Godspeed, Captain. That concludes our meeting. It's a pleasure having you aboard. Lieutenant, do take care of our good captain for us. Understood, sir. Well then, I do believe it's time I return to work. Are you injured? Fine. Hell was that? Captain, we need you on the bridge. Damn. Secure the Admiral. Sir! Let go of me. I said I'm fine. Now what's going on? Report. There's an explosion within the station, Captain. And our systems? No damage to report. Put our riders on alert. Power weapons. Damn. Fuel tanks on board the station were loaded with liquid magnesium. If those engines... Emergency dust off. Disconnect all docking clamps. Hey, Captain. Any reverse thrusters? Report. Liquid andesite. Andesite containers have burst. We managed to avoid the worst of it. The station has been catastrophically damaged. It's Cosmos. Terror of the stars. The Solar Alliance Imperials. Leave this planet at once. Our Ogisite is not for you. We will die fighting to the last ship from part of your empire. Scramble our riders. Negative, Captain. Just a pre-recorded message. Psychological warfare, huh? No, an act of terrorism. Now you've seen the threat this woman poses to the war effort. I expect her dealt with. Understood, Admiral. We know how to handle her. Alright, this is becoming a talky-talk one, so let's meet with the ladies, get that done, and then head into battle. Look into the stars, Captain? Yeah. I actually like doing that. My secret's been exposed. Also got a question. What do you suppose an ideal starship captain will be like? Oh, super handsome with princely looks. Does that count the same thing? Aside from looks, you dork. Hey! Well, I guess he'd be super good with navigation and all. Be knowledgeable with weaponry. Not to mention, pretty smart with rider operation, too. Wasn't what I was asking. Don't worry about it. It was my fault for ever asking. Sorry. Turn to leave. And I think my ideal captain would be the sort of person who stands for doing what's right, no matter the cost. Someone who stands not for the established order, but who fights on behalf of the poor and weak. Someone who's heroic. Captain who uphold the truth and fight not to win, but in the name of justice, someone willing to make the ultimate sacrifice means saving the lives of innocents. Someone who believes in the goodness of humanity, who believes no matter what happens, everything will turn out all right in the end. A hero of justice. We all try to be like that. It's not so easy in real life. Never said it was, Captain. But aren't all things worth having in life hard to get? I guess that's true. Thanks, Saga. Anytime, Captain. 2 in my quarters. Alright, Ava. Any leads to Cassette's whereabouts? Not yet. What's the flux of damage after her last attack? It slowed the Alliance down, but that was only one of the 6 space stations the Alliance put up around the planet. Security's been stepped up on the other stations. Cassette won't be able to pull something like that again. Not for a long time. So, how was the rest of the visit? Fine. I have my wishes to help us. But you're worried about something. It's not just Cassette in your mind, is it? The Alliance has gotten awfully comfortable here. Those space stations in orbit around Onjis aren't temporary. Those stations are precursors to space elevators. They'll most likely drop tethers down from them to transport Onjisite ore to orbit. That way they can refine the ore to liquid Onjisite for warships to be penetrated deeper into the core worlds. The Alliance intends to establish a permanent foothold this deep in the neutral rim. Why wouldn't they? The battle will just cost hundreds of thousands of lives and many times more treasure. Would any sane person just leave Onjisite alone after committing such resources to obtain it? This is hardly a liberation. Eloquent debates and good feelings do not win wars, Captain. Fuel and munitions do. Yeah. Zero's not far from here. Fighting to liberate our home, planting an Alliance flag right outside our doorstep doesn't figure well into our liberation. Onjis is a conflict-ridden dust bowl which has been oppressed by foreigners for as long as written history. Sarah is free, advanced, blue world. We have a history of independent governance, civil rights, economic diversification. None of those exist here. I hope you're right. Hey, Chigara. Captain, it's me. Come in. Good day, Captain. Something the matter? No, Captain, not at all. In fact, things are going well. Well, the engineering staff decided to take a break. Just wondering, would you like another round of tea? I made some extra pastries. I was thinking they would go well with it. Sure thing. Just have time for tea with my chief. My camera bump off again. Captain, please stop calling me that. It doesn't suit me. Sorry. Why do they gotta twist it? Honestly, Shigeru, I'm not sure if I'm cut out for this. Thought my command on board the Sunrider was just going to be for routine patrols. All the Saran military ever did was interdict smugglers and tangle with some local pirates. Zero trained for this. None of us were. All of our smartest and most experienced captains are dead. All that's left is us, the newest ship in the fleet. Made some calls here. I'm not so sure about. Everything's so much easier in a simulator and officer school. When you actually have to make the call on the spot, it's just impossible. You never know what's going to happen next. You don't have time to think of the consequences through. It's just a split-second, twitch decision. It terrifies me to think that the lives of everyone on this ship depend on nothing more than my guesses. Captain, you've done an amazing job so far. None of us would ever have made it this far if it wasn't for you. I remember when Saga and I were the only ones here, and we have a hangar full of riders from across the galaxy. Best yet, we're all one family, Captain. And it's because of you. Just worried about the Solar Alliance. Hope I don't regret working with them. We all trust you with our lives. I'm sure whatever you do, it'll be the right thing. Thanks, Shigeru. Better get going. My staff might need me. Alright, I gotta get back to work too. It's alright. May I keep coming here? I enjoy our tea time together. Of course. Thank you. See you later, Captain. See you, Chigara. Nobody here. She's sleeping in. Wake her up. Ah, Captain. Something the matter, Sola? I was having some difficulty with the Seraphim. It seems like some of the parts from the Alliance are not compatible with my systems. That's definitely an issue, huh? Even though we might be able to perform repairs on the hull, a lot of Seraphim's gadgetry is beyond our tech. I'll try to get Chigara on understanding more of the Seraphim systems. Even if we don't understand how it works, we might still be able to start replicating parts at least. Yeah, I'm sorry. I do not wish to cause trouble. Trouble? The Seraphim's abilities are beyond anything we have right now. It's actually our low-tech which is causing the trouble here. Further, I wish to thank you, Captain. Even though I am a stranger to this timeline, you have welcomed me as part of your crew. It's the least we can do for our sharpshooter. I do not understand how I survived the Sarlacc's final tier, nor how I found myself millennia in the future. But I'm relieved I survived. I no longer wish to return to the great nothingness, but continue to live so that I may make new friends. Glad to hear it. You have yourself to thank for that. I didn't do anything. The strongest form of determination is the kind which comes from our own heart, Sola, not what comes from others. I see. I will remember that. Alright, looks like everything's good to go, but this has definitely run long. So, I'll see if I can't get the next one up this week, but no guarantees. Work has been insane. Leave me your thoughts, comments, observations, suggestions down below. Hit the like or dislike, subscribe if you haven't already. And remember, if there's something out there important to you, whether it's up and out with other people or from the safety behind your keyboard, get involved, make a difference. But take care and stay safe. I am the Articulate Grunt, and I'll catch you later, because for now, I'm out from here. Bye.